Alright, so time to get this off my chest because I'd rather be just randomly giving candy to kids for Halloween, but anyway, it's just, in the words of Kevin from, Kevin the Sea Cucumber from SpongeBob, will you cut that out? In anger, because what happens is it's just everyone's talking about how there's just pretty much everything in the kitchen sink is just skill-based this, skill-based that, it's like damage, hearing, uh, and whatnot. Sometimes flashbangs would just randomly bounce off the air for no reason, even though you're supposed to, your intention was chucking it into the room. It's just fuck off with this shit. Like, seriously, how much of a foreign concept is that to just make the game just go back to being the days of ping is king and just playing regularly and whatnot? It's like, so, it's just apparently so much of a foreign concept, but yeah, that's all I gotta say because it's just so fucking annoying. Seriously. And people are all like, why is everyone in the bandwagon of talking about how there's how there's skill-based damage at all and whatnot? It's just, oh, people are all counting the numerous times where people are mag dumping one guy, but then after that your opposition is putting like only like 3 bullets into you. So yeah, that's like, even though the gun's damage values is that its max damage is 5 without a headshot. So yeah, that's why it's just so fucking annoying to see that happening, because I'm sitting here, I look at one person who's doing the stat analysis and whatnot, because I mean, granted, I only saw that he did the assault class so far, but before he starts doing a novel size in-depth explanation on what's going on with all the guns and whatnot. It's just, I look at the numbers and it's they basically copied off Battlefield 3 pretty much, because if you remember how Battlefield 3 plays, is that what happens is they all do a max damage of 8 meters, but, well, actually not, where their max damage only goes to 8 meters far away, which that's pretty short, but where does it end on the damage drop-off? A whopping 50 meters! So yeah, that's why. Because, seriously, and then I'm sitting here, why the hell is the damage numbers like this? I'm sitting here, oh wait, I forgot, the maps are fucking tiny, even if you're playing Scud and Skyline and whatnot, so yeah, that's why, it's just, oh my god. So, yeah, so who knows how the LMGs and the SMGs and the Marksman class are, because I don't really know, but, and I don't give a shit anymore, because it's just, oh my god. I mean, yeah, it does give you an excuse to install whatever the barrel attachments that increases ranges on, like back when during my temporary experience during the beta, but yeah, like install range barrel plus velocity ammo, so that's why. And so yeah, it's just so annoying how they did that, but I'm seeing here, it's like, I mean, it all boils down to, I mean, originally I wanted to have a whole dedicated video on intent, why I have the shit is like designed intentionally and whatnot, because one was to, at first was, it, the concept was that with this whole bullshit is it all they're trying to alleviate previous titles and whatnot. I mean, because looking back to when we transitioned from World at War to Black Ops 1 and whatnot, like nothing, obviously, because World at War was just a ROM hack of COD 4 and whatnot, but because they added some of the bullshit that is of COD 4, but when we went to the original Modern Warfare 2 to the first Black Ops, is like, and yeah, it's like, thank God they changed a lot of bullshit, and then Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 2 and whatnot, is like, yeah, that's why. We just don't want to do that, but at the same time, it's just that I don't get it anymore. It's just, that's all how it boils down to, because of how the intent on doing anything, because I wanted to go on a whole rant on the evolution of bad intent on when it comes to like how the decisions that these stupid devs come up with, but yeah, that's all up in the air. It's just so stupid on how they design half the bullshit and whatnot, and then because because I'm sitting here like, come on, I'm trying to. It'd be nice if half the bullshit when I mean, granted it's like on half the complainers on when people complain about how their skill-based everything is because it all boils down to they're just playing the game regularly and they're not playing they're not they're not cheating in some way to help alleviate some of the bullshit and whatnot because obviously as I said plenty of times during the heyday that is of the beta, it's just Singer, I reverse boosted and whatnot, so yeah, that's why in this I'm seeing here half of it is nullified, but I'm still annoyed by how we're spawning next to each other. And then looking back to other bad intentions and whatnot, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna save the subject because it's like, So, and then looking back to when Cold War was the thing and whatnot, it's just, I'm seeing here, what the hell was with the devs on that philosophy on everything and whatnot, i.e. how when you get your air support and whatnot, because yeah, the points number sounds super high because it promotes you to want to go on an 18 streak and whatnot if it's an objective mode and you never bothered to PTFO, but at the same time it's like it eventually comes, so it's like because there are times where I had matches where I was popping off, but my only final streak was the attack helo in that game, and that thing didn't even pop up until like the end of the match when I went a long time without dying. Like, but somehow the UAV pops up 2 to 3 times. So, but yeah, it's just oh my god, that is everything. And then, though, who knows if there's aim resist that is back in from ever since Black Ops 2 released and whatnot, but I don't care. I'm just tired of half the philosophies when it comes to this, and then people are all, how should we make a game better? I mean, yeah, I like the idea that the damage is that low though, but because the time to kill is rather fast, even for a Treyarch game, but it's just so annoying to like get melted by when you check the gun that the opposition has, and it turns out it's the slowest thing someone has. Because because I do research, turns out once again the Asvel from 2019 finally makes a return because that's technically the fastest killing gun, and then the only thing faster than it is the Goblin semi-auto rifle, but I've never tried it, so I never tried it. I don't plan to until I find a way to play the retail via whenever I do get to reverse boost the retail, but all in all, it's just it all boils down to just stupidity within that in mind. Because seriously, as other popular people on YouTube say before, is like, how the fuck did they come up with this bullshit in the span of 4 years and whatnot? I don't know. So yeah, that's all. That's fucking dandy. So yeah, that's why. Then along with the whole idea of why the fuck they even designed the map Scud in the first place, I don't know. Because so yeah, that's all. So that's all I have to say within that regards within everything and whatnot. I'm just tired of it. So because and the match is about to wrap up, but and who knows when? Because it's like, come on out. Because the match, come on, hurry up, team. So yeah, yay! Finally, now I can actually bother actually just move on with life and whatnot, and actually just go and spend the rest of my Halloween just actually trying to have fun for once instead of playing this stupid game, i.e. actually no, even though I only temporarily played it, I don't plan to play more or until I do have 2 platforms to reverse boost on.